Good morning, this is Dominic with TheBackVlogs. It is 5:30 in the morning and I'm making coffee, specifically Bowen's Coffee Spider-Man coffee. I really like Bowen's coffee. I love the artwork of their coffee bags. It's plastered all over, and you know I love me my movies, and they got the movie themed coffee. So. And most of the blends are really good. I've only ever been disappointed with one or two blends. Let me get this out of the frame. Dude, I look so bad. I literally just woke up. I haven't showered. I haven't shaved. I look really bad right now. So I think it was earlier this week, but I watched on cinema at the cinema season 15. I watched all of it. It's been airing since I think Christmas Day, but I just been slacking on watching it. So I watched all of the episodes in preparation for the Oscar special, which I still have not yet seen. I mean, it's really difficult to keep up with it nowadays, because like back then, you know, I was following everything on Twitter. I was following all the side projects, like everything like in the on cinema canon, everything with the exception of like the Ant-Man movies, because I won't watch a Marvel movie if you can count that as the on cinema universe. But I guess like nowadays, like I've been out of the loop ever since they well, it's not their fault, but ever since Adult Swim shut down their live streaming block. It's not that I've fallen out of touch with it, it's just that I'm much less involved with it. I'm much less aware of the lore. It's not like that I'm unaware, it's that like eventually whenever it stockpiles so much, I'll read it all, because they got like the news stories riddled with deliberate typos. And you know, I'll watch all the specials, like special episodes and all the regular seasons. But I don't know, it's just not the same as it used to be. That being said, comparatively, ever since season, I want to say 12, season 15 feels like it's going back to form. You know, with season 12, that was the high network era, and then season 13, I think, was like the morning show season. I don't remember. And then season 14 was like the Joe Rogan podcast season, which, you know, those seasons are really funny. But, you know, the associated Oscar specials, I don't really remember all too well. I can remember the finales of them. I don't know if I remember the Oscar special before the Pinocchio one, which was not last year, but I believe the year before. I don't even remember that one. So, I don't know. Maybe it's just a sign of either maybe I'm not the biggest fan of the show as I used to be, or maybe I'm not watching them frequently enough. But yeah, season 15, like I said, it's going back to form, I believe, because it's losing the corporate production style that Tim Heidecker was trying to, I guess, emulate with the show. And we had the original theme song again, which honestly I thought they haven't done it since season 12, and I thought it was because of like licensing issue. Like I thought maybe Adult Swim or like Turner Media like owned the license to that. It was in like a royalty free library or something. But yeah, it's back. It's, I don't want to say better than ever. It's something. I really love the movie house, the stretches that Greg Turkington will go to make a movie reference and be a part of film history. even if it's a film that is lost to time, probably for good reason. Then again, it's also a Wes Craven film. This season takes place in the movie house, which is the house that is featured in Wes Craven's People Under the Stairs. If a house were a movie, that would be it. I lost it every single time I heard that in the intro, and I heard that 10 times because there's 10 episodes. But yeah, I mean, I really do like the trajectory that they're going. If they're gonna stay this way, it's really dark. And I know it's always been dark, but I think maybe back then I was more accepting of that because I was younger and more nihilistic. But you know, as I grow older and I care about life more, I'm like, man, this is kind of fucked up. I was very uncomfortable watching the couples massage special. I was like, I don't know if I really like this. I don't know if I like watching this. So I'm scared for watching the Oscar special. I know I'm a week late, actually 2 weeks late at this point almost. I think from now on with this channel, like, I'm going to be a little bit more liberal with spoilers because, like, it's hard to talk about things without talking about them. I feel like it's drawing parallels to early on cinema when Tim was still with Ayaka, where they're staying with Greg, and there's mold on the property that he is completely denying. Excuse me. You know, you add a little bit of rat action in there, the Rat Pack, to make Tony sick, which that's a whole nother thing that I want to talk about. But you know, I feel like history is repeating itself. I don't know what happens during the Oscar special. I was reading the High Network email, and it sounds like some people die. So that's always good whenever that happens. Tony Newman, what a character! Like, she has been through so much. She has caused so much. What this show does with these characters is maniacal. They go through so many arcs, and every single one of them is an ace in the hole. You never know when they're going to show back up, but whenever they show back up, they're going to show up in a big way. So I'm half expecting, who do I want to see? What long lost on cinema character do I want to see? The assistant DA from the trial. I want the guy from the trial who said that hotboxing a car was like being inside of a bong. I feel like we haven't seen Michael Matthews in a little while, but I don't remember what happened to him. Didn't he get like hit by a car or something? I think Greg disabled him accidentally. I don't remember what happened. I want to see Greg's memorabilia dealer. I doubt he even has one though. These are probably just like really bad eBay purchases now that I think about it. Yeah, I don't know. I'm rambling at this point. On Cinema's Good. It's blocked by a $50, $55 annual paywall now. So that's another barrier of entry. But you know, this is something I don't recommend like seeking illegal copies of because it is independently funded. If it was like a corporation, like if Adult Swim still aired their live stream shows, but then they blocked their live stream shows by a paywall, I would say maybe go out of your way to do something less than legal, because you know, Warner Media is one of the downfalls of society. But that's also not to say that the creators of these things don't deserve patronage. So, I don't know. Like, on cinema is definitely hard to get into, and there's a lot of it now. And with all the side projects, and all the tweets which the tweets are pretty non-pertinent, but you know, they're still in character, and I don't know how they affect the narrative nowadays, but now you have these news articles too, so there's just a lot, but I don't know if it's a show that I can I don't think I can recommend it. I can definitely recommend The Trial of Tim Heidecker, which should be pretty easily accessible on YouTube, and if you're into that, then maybe take the plunge. But it's a massive undertaking. But yeah, it's also very frustrating at times. But it's good. It's good. That's it for this discussion of On Cinema Season 15. I hope you have a great day.